Friday morning, on my way out, -10, which is just about right for a pack up. Not too cold, but just right. Bit of a cloudy day. Well, this blue isn't far away, it's more of a misty day. But yeah, calling it a morning. It's time to pack up. So, I've taken my tarp off, my frame. I've emptied everything out, took the stove out, it's cooling off now. I laid out my tarp, so now I can start taking down my tent. So I try to set things so that I can do it all with one hand, or if I had to, with my mitts, in case it was really, really cold. And I generally won't travel if it's super cold, but just in case I had to, you know, or it just never warmed up. I do it so that I really only have to take I'm not fiddling with knots, you know. Basically, it just comes apart quickly. Case in point. There. And I tie off my strings in a way that I can get it put together very quickly. Nothing is disorganized or, you know, missing a string or whatever. I try to leave it on where I can. Oop. Gloves. So now I'll start disassembling the corners. I'll leave the top part up. So this Woods Prospector, oh, fantastic. I don't know if I'm 100% sold on the whole you know, pipe coming out of the wall, except that it's really nice for I'm gonna get through here. It's really nice for being able to put a tarp up without having to fuss with the hole for the pipe to come out, which kind of defeats the purpose because you get snow in there anyway. So I don't know, but it's cool. It really is. It's pretty cool. It's you feel like you're, even though it's, you know, really cold outside, you feel good, like you feel comfortable and sort of safe and dry and warm. Obviously, I did a lot of years of not a lot of years, I guess 4 or 5, well, geez, I guess it was more than that. Anyway, where I did it without any heat. And, you know, that can get old. I gotta be honest. You know, after a couple nights, you're pretty bagged. You know, you to never have warmth around you unless you're in your sleeping bag or bundled up, you know. All right. So I'm still kind of learning about this. It's only my second time setting it up. Nope, third time. So packing it away is always kind of something that I got to figure out as I go, but I think this is the way to do it. And then flip that out and then kind of make it so that it's in there. There. Like the walls are in. Kind of thing. Kind of like that. and then these are going to be out. But this is going to allow me to drag it out of there. So, again, I've tried to make it relatively painless. Yeah. Not too bad, you know? All this stuff takes a little bit more time when you're on your own, of course, but it's all doable, you know. My work schedule, well, lately it's been non-existent with COVID, but my work schedule is a little odd. Sometimes I'll have time off in the summertime, sometimes not. Sometimes I have a little bit more in the winter. All right, and at the end of the trip, just chop out the ice again. And I do this every day. Got cold last night. And then I just break this ice. There. And I can just let the minnows go. There. And that's it. And because they're caught in the area, I feel safe doing that. You're not supposed to release minnows in, you know, unless you know where they've been caught from, which I do. I actually know the guy who, or at least who used to do it here. I don't know if he's still doing it, but yeah, it's a pretty cool system. And it doesn't sink because the hole isn't big enough. I've just dug out a reservoir for it. So the hole isn't big enough for it to sink. I think I'll put this up here or something. Anyway, yeah, it's cool. I'll finish up here. And that'll be that. I'll get on the road. Here we are, all loaded up, ready to go. Covered up, tarped. I wrap it so that the snow doesn't pile up on top, which isn't as bad when it's full. And all done. I'll leave the frame up for now. I'll take it down when I come back in the summer. And in case I want to come back, but I'm not sure if I'll come back. I left my wood for anybody that wants it or needs it, just a thing. And now comes the part where you always get nervous. That part where you need to start the sled. And we'll see. Looks good. Whoa. Oh. Oh, I just didn't have the button to press the kill switch. Right on. Started up on my way. It was a great time. Really enjoyed it. Though I don't know if I'll stay on Cinnaminda anymore. Like I say, it's not a great fishing lake. Maybe I just didn't know. Probably. But anyway, here we go. Look at that little otter trail. That's awesome. You can literally see the fur marks. And he heads over to there, but all over there too. Just a highway of snowshoe hair. That's amazing. It's so cool to see all the activity when you're out here. I was following that's so many. I was following along with a otter track for a while too. Super awesome. Just was coming along, saw these what I think are lynx tracks. Found this kill partridge. He defeathered him right here. There's some feathers here. I think that might be where he actually killed him, because there's no prints over there. So I think he got him on the side of the road right here. Look, there's no tracks there. Yeah. And then he did his business. And he walked around here a little bit. But yeah, super cool. Life in the wild. Just coming along this beaver dam here. And you can see where our otter has been going in and out. Whoa, I hope I don't fall in here. He's been going in and out right here. You can see there's always a little bit of blood and guts from where he's been doing his thing. Here's all these little prints. You can see there's none around. Some over there. But this is where he comes in and out. And he hangs out here. You can see a little blood right there where he's been feeding, eating the fish. So cool. Yeah, I don't mean to whine about it, but you know, when you spend time up here and none of this stuff is normally here, all of that is normally nice big trees. Not big, huge trees, but you know, it's like, it's devastating. You know, when you read statistics in town about logging practices and whether or not they're doing it in an ecologically friendly way, like look at some of those big trees. And the sad thing is most of this will be used for pulp and paper. And so like I say, I mean, it's devastating when you see it. And you know that the animals aren't hanging out here now. So yeah, I know that logging is a part of life. It's part of how I'm even able to get back here. But it's terrible to see. It just goes on and on and on, man. Here's another truck coming in to load. Crazy. On my way out, ran into a couple guys from the Sudbury area. Just chatting about the conditions. Yeah, man. Great time. The fishing wasn't awesome, but great for relaxation and just soaking it in, man. I'm about to start back at work in the next little bit. So I'm glad that I had an opportunity to come and spend some time. And that the road is plowed recently, which is great news. I was a little worried about it. Yeah, man. An incredible time. Now I gotta watch for trucks, because it's logging roads, and get myself out safe. And we're off to the races. Yep. Anyway, what a great time. Thanks a lot. See you next time.